From Neural Newscast, I'm Sloan Rivera. Today's story has that very specific late capitalism shimmer, where the line between actual demand and performance art gets just a little too thin to ignore.
I'm Daniel Grove. A report says SpaceX has bought more than 1,000 Tesla Cybertrucks, and that total could climb to 2,000. The claim comes from an insider source cited by Electric, and it's already fueling debate about Tesla's sales picture as we head toward year-end.
If you're picturing a sea of stainless steel wedges just baking in the South Texas sun, yeah, you're not alone. Video circulating on X appears to show large numbers of Cybertrucks parked outside SpaceX facilities near Boca Chica.
The core question is what those purchases actually mean. Critics argue that internal buying across Elon Musk's companies could help boost delivery numbers, or at least the optics, at a time when Tesla's broader sales had been under pressure.
Because if the truck is truly flying off lots, you don't need your rocket company to play bouncer at the club, letting the Cybertruck skip the line, you know?
And the timing matters. Reuters recently noted Tesla's U.S. sales dropped to a nearly 4-year low in November. Plus, registration data cited in the story shows Cybertruck sales in the U.S. totaled 5,385 units in the third quarter, down 62% from the same period last year.
That's a long way from the once promised scale. When Cybertruck projections sounded like a stadium tour schedule, reality is more like a smaller venue and, some unsold merch sitting at the back table.
There's also the product itself. The Cybertruck has been recalled multiple times for design and safety issues, and it's drawn criticism for range and for pricing that's come in higher than earlier public expectations.
So, the aesthetic might be future-proof, but the ownership experience has looked a little beta, and consumers have been acting like consumers, cautious, comparison shopping, and increasingly unimpressed by drama.
The article also points to wider strategic uncertainty. Musk has emphasized shifting Tesla toward robot taxis and humanoid robots, while Tesla's traditional vehicle business faces both demand softness and regulatory scrutiny.
And the regulatory piece matters, because it's not just about sales, it's about trust. The story notes California threatening a 30-day sales ban tied to marketing around the term Autopilot, which regulators argue can mislead consumers about what the system can really do.
To be clear, Tesla has long said drivers must remain attentive and ready to take control, and any potential California action would depend on enforcement decisions and the company's response. But it does underscore how much scrutiny remains on driver assistance branding.
So does SpaceX actually need 1,000 Cybertrucks for operations, security, or site logistics? Possibly. But the scale is what makes people raise an eyebrow, because it reads like a big metallic vote of confidence passed from one pocket to another.
And if SpaceX keeps purchasing, it could meaningfully shape how Cybertruck demand looks on paper, even if consumer demand is slowing. The underlying question is whether these become a real operational fleet or a temporary holding zone for unsold inventory.
Either way, it's a reminder that numbers can tell two stories at once, the one you live in and the one you report. And right now, the Cybertruck feels stuck between the myth and the math.
That's the update. We'll keep watching for confirmation on the purchase totals, how Tesla reports deliveries, and whether Cybertruck demand rebounds or keeps sliding into 2026.
For Neural Newscast, I'm Sloan Rivera.
And I'm Daniel Grove. If you want the source links and our full AI transparency details, check the episode notes. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. Our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.